Hey guys, what is up? Me, the Procrastinator, here today doing a video that got recommended to me by a person in the comments down below of one of my other videos. And if I was just gonna say this, if you guys want to give me videos to watch or tell me want me to watch, react to, whatever, you got comments down below. You got my Discord. You got Twitter if you want to. It's an option, I guess. But I pretty much read all comments, even though I don't respond to them. But I read all comments as best I can, and I take all requests actually. Until if I don't get to them, please remind me because I've forgotten about it, or it's like so far down that I don't want to scroll for it. So yeah, but we are doing. I never even heard about this series or channel thing. Blockbuster Buster, the Emoji Movie. Like I said, I've never heard of Blockbuster, but I've heard of Blockbuster, the old place that used to rent movies back in those days. Heck, I still remember where the one around here used to be. I used to rent. I never really ran anything from Blockbuster. But I used to rent it from other places. I kind of miss it, to be honest. I don't know, just something about it, just going to a place, renting stuff, coming home. Felt like a special event, you know. Me and my mom would always like go to like that's nothing to do with this, okay? So I almost went down a memory lane. Yeah, Blockbuster Buster must be a buster of blocking busted. Yes, and the Emoji Movie, a movie that I have only seen through Nostalgia Critic, because I have seen his review of it. I think that's the only one that I've ever seen. And maybe Cinema Sins, maybe. Or Cinema. I don't think Cinema Wins ever did this. Yeah, I never had a reason to see it. I only know a bare minimum about it. So I can't really give you my full. Opinion on it because I only have the opinion of someone else that I can display for you. Okay, if I'm going to give you my opinion of something, I want it to be mine, not from another person who's seen it or whatever. I want to watch it for myself, then give me my opinion. So, as of right now, I have no opinion about the movie. If I ever get to watch it, I will give you my opinion, okay? But until now, I have no opinion about the movie. I haven't seen it, so I only know what has been told to me. So I guess I'm going to learn another perspective or another way of looking at it, or that's the same thing. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna find out about it because I'm kind of curious about how this is going to go now. Guess I should pull this thing up. There we have Blockbuster, Buster, vertical line, the Emoji Movie. Begin. That was a awkward way to begin. The no void today. All right, what do you got? Hi, whoever you are.
Before you say anything, yes, I already know. We're not supposed to use the null void unless it's an emergency. But I assure you that it is. I'm Erod.
Hi.
And I'm the Blockbuster Buster.
BBB.
Guess the best way that I can explain to you why I'm here and why I need your help is by telling you this story.
What's the null void? I think I remember that from the Ben 10 series, but what's the null void? I feel so left out. I'm confused. I'm curious. Anyway.
From the beginning. Well,
the beginning.
As you might already know,
I don't.
It started just like any other day.
Hi. Only 6 months ago, barely anything.
Good morning, sir.
Anything on the agenda for today?
No, sir.
I'm gonna...
Okay, yeah, that actually is how I start my day. Though sometimes my bot doesn't really respond to me, I kind of just talk it to myself. It's either gonna be my dog, my computer, or this duck that respond to me. For those of you who don't know, this is Cole. This is my child. See, any adorable? Also, the pet Leaf. No, you don't drop your pet. Leave. Come on, Cole. There you go. There you go, little buddy. This is my child. I'll protect him my life. So, if the house ever burns down, it'll be my dog and Cole. That is everything. Well, Charlie, you'll survive. You're a Charizard. Bulbasaur, you might be out of luck because you're grass type. Shenron and Stitch will be fine. Pikachu, fuck them. I don't even know why I have them. But anyway, yeah, this is pretty much how my day starts usually.
Something that I rarely get to do. I'm gonna watch a good movie for a change.
I never watch a good movie, or do I?
Jarvis, what the hell is going on?
According to my data banks, last year, when dealing with Una St. James, you agreed to review 10 terrible movies.
Who? Who did what to who?
I only reviewed 8.
Huh.
Means I still have 2 to go.
Yeah, that is how math works. Oh, let's go. Hammer.
By the honor of the Buster Force, I have the power!
Why don't I have an intro? There's only one way my intros could go. The Blockbuster Buster. That is so loud. He has my attention so far. Thank you for requesting this for you, whoever you knew.
Greetings, fanboys and fangirls. I'm Rodden of the Blockbuster Buster.
Ohio.
Really? Sony made a movie about emoji.
Pocahontas, Lion King, Aladdin, something. That's Shrek 2? Something. Too much glare, I can't read. Peter Pan, Jungle Book. Other stuff. Okay.
Emojis.
Sorry.
Really? When I first heard of this, I thought it was a joke. Emojis
It is.
just a dumb
I think,
trend
probably.
that future generations will make fun of us for. I mean,
Probably.
what's next? Selfie Stick the movie? Fidget Spinner 2? Electric
Hey.
Spinneroo? Now,
Hey, that'd be a good one.
The 5 people in the audience who might not know what the hell I'm talking about. Emojis are those unintelligible hieroglyphics kids use to communicate with one another via the internet.
What are all these little faces and pictures? Oh, those are emoji. Totally the best and quickest way to communicate. Like that last one says Kara does not like math class.
But these are not real words.
Yes, Sony thought it was a good idea to
Wait, he said kids. How old is he? Because I use emojis and I'm definitely not a kid. I feel like anyone uses my grandmother uses emojis.
invest millions of dollars and countless resources on a movie about that. The phrase, "this is gonna suck," doesn't quite cover it. So let's
terribly?
get on with it.
I bet I could have made a movie.
Begins by establishing that the young generation that this film is aimed at are a bunch of mindless morons that can survive for 3 seconds without their phones.
Accurate.
Mainly insulting your target audience within the first few seconds of the movie. Did you guys go to the Uwe Ball School of Filmmaking?
I could top. Well, no, I can't. I can only insult my target audience of whoever in the first few minutes. So, yeah, they did pretty good. They did good. Though when I insult people, I don't really mean it, but
The
still.
movie takes place in the smartphone of a kid named Alex, inside his emoji app, where his emojis are apparently alive somehow. And thus, we finally meet our protagonist, Gene, played by TJ Miller, who is a meh emoji, which is the symbol that you use when you feel indifferent about something but are too lazy to write it out. Gene explains that each emoji is only supposed to feel one emotion, but Gene is actually capable of feeling other emotions beyond indifference.
Sucks for him, doesn't it?
An emotion that can feel other emotions? What an abstract concept that I have definitely never heard before.
That's just what I was thinking of.
Many, and I do mean many, lame jokes later.
Sorry, emoticons. I hate knocking over the elderly here. Let me help. Oh, my colon.
Okay, that's a small chuckle. Okay, just for the
He arrives at work,
very small chuckle.
queue where he waits to be from Alex while texting. But his parents don't think Gene is ready for the queue, cause he is just too enthusiastic.
Yeah,
Ow.
I'm gonna work on the phone and I'm only 10.
That's because I believe in you.
Should we wash our hands?
Thanks, Dad. Wherever you are.
It's a talking shit. There's an actual factual talking shit in this movie.
Voiced by
If you wanted a visual representation for the
Patrick Stewart.
corniness of this film, this is it. Blatant product placement, bad jokes, an unoriginal plot line, and now, just to cap it all off, a talking shit.
2 of them.
Before
Not just
we
one,
go on,
2.
Is there anything else I need
It's
to know?
double duty.
What? The talking shit is played by Patrick Stewart.
Yes. They wasted him.
I gotta go have a conversation with the producer of this film.
All right, tell him I say hi. That feels like a normal Tuesday to me. Yep, normal Tuesday. That Chuck? Hi, Chuck. What movie is that? Ohio.
All right, I'm better now.
How are you?
So
I don't think you are.
apparently, an emoji's only job is to make the right face whenever Alex selects them while texting. Yeah, technically.
Technically, this is a lot of work just to send an emoji. Because I do not ever expect. Wait, that person has to program these. I don't know the full spec of how like emojis are made. I'm assuming there's like a little data. I gotta clean my keyboard, so I gotta check it. But emojis are made from little characters. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't really looked into emojis. I haven't really kind of need to, so I'm just going off of what I'm thinking. Emojis are stored in a place on your phone or computer, I guess, or the app itself, or the keyboard. So it's stored somewhere. So where when you click it, they will show the first page of emojis, and swipe get the next one, and so on and so forth. It would, and since they are programmed in there, like everything else on the phone, nothing is alive in there unless the developers actually went and typed. I'm not gonna click it because I'm on YouTube, so I don't want to mess this video up. But still, like, this is the best I can do for typing. Okay, I don't have a fake keyboard to type with, but they just went and programmed life into this thing and made the most convoluted way ever to pick an emoji. Because what if the one that was late, no one's gonna be there? What if the poop had to go to the restroom? But he was already there, but what if he had to go like an emergency? Be fitting, but still, what if there's an emergency? He's not gonna be there. Did you have to have multiple emojis for this? That But yeah, that would have to be the way it'd have to be done. You have to have multiple of them. And I'm not going to get into technical details about this.
They don't actually have to feel the emotion that the expression on their face is conveying, but hey, that's a technicality the creators of this movie didn't care about, and neither should we. Then, for no reason, and I do mean no reason whatsoever, Gene panics and makes a bunch of random faces when selected. Now let's see how the girl that Alex was texting reacts to all the random faces that he accidentally sent her.
What does she get?
So,
yeah.
Let me see if I can understand this correctly.
Not a big reaction, but okay.
If Alex would have sent this girl an emoji expressing indifference, that would have been okay. But sending her a bunch of random faces, that is a social faux pas. But it's okay. It's not like Alex can just put his phone down and actually just talk to this girl directly. That would be insane.
Talking to people. Only, I don't know. Only people do that. I never talk to people. I only talk to them through their minds. I don't even need a phone. I just use my superior intellect to communicate with you through your mind. I could do it right now and talk to you through your mind, but I don't want to right now. I'm not gonna waste my powers on talking to you over the internet because you are technically in the future watching this video, so it'd be pointless. But that voice you heard about a few weeks ago, that was me. That was me.
Fuck this movie. So Gene's grievous mistake causes a domino effect that leads to the entire queue being destroyed. And even
Don't know
worse
how.
than that, lots and lots of terrible jokes.
Oh, shut it down.
I hate this movie.
We can let him get it. That about okay?
A character is only supposed to be one thing, but accidentally wrecks everything in an attempt to
Sounds
be
familiar.
something else. The originality of this plot boggles
Yes.
my mind. So Gene has a meeting with their leader, Smiler. Played by Maya, oh my god, I'm too talented to be in this movie, Rudolph. In order to decide what to do with Gene. Because apparently making the wrong face during a text is a capital offense. His
Who
plan
knew?
suggests locking him away in his room until the whole thing blows over. Wait,
Okay.
that's house arrest. You're gonna lock him away for this? What kind of insane totalitarian society is this?
With our
This
pet
one.
antivirus bots.
We can kill him, I guess.
So they're gonna fix me?
Actually, delete you.
Oh, sorry, my bad. The actual solution was to kill him.
Yeah.
Make the wrong face and you die. It's
Yeah.
that kind of totalitarian society. Gene
Sounds familiar.
understandably runs for his life. As the chase goes on,
I like a
Gene
hand.
runs into High Five, played by James Corden, who hides Gene in the Losers Lounge, where all of Alex's unused emojis hang out. Gene, a new location with new emojis? Could it already be time for more lame jokes? I think
Yes.
so.
Why is the eggplant here?
Fish cake with swirl.
I don't even get that
High Five
joke.
reveals to Gene that he used to be Alex's favorite emoji, until Alex stopped using him. And then High Five goes on to muse that if he could escape the app, they could change the source code and High Five could make himself popular again. And Gene could potentially purge his emotions and become a proper meh emoji. Okay. This creates so many plot holes that I'm gonna need a roadmap to traverse them all.
Go ahead, 'cause I
If High Five could solve his lack of popularity this way, why did he never attempt this before? Number 2.
Correct.
How is reprogramming the phone going to make Alex want to use him again?
Think about thinking.
3. How is becoming a proper meh emoji going to change Smiler's mind about deleting Gene? She has other meh emojis. It's not
True.
like they need him. And number
he just
4.
wanted to jump.
And this one's my favorite. High Five implies that it is common knowledge that there is a way in which these emojis can alter the world into whatever they want, like a god. And no one is making a Ready Player One mad dash to the source code to alter the universe? Why? You have no
Someone is,
time to
probably.
explain this when you have time for
Plot hole number 5. If this is a common knowledge thing that they could just leave and go somewhere, then why did it smile? I don't know. I don't remember the Smiley's name. Smiler, smile rat. Whatever. Why was the first option kill, and not let's take this guy to go get reprogrammed? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's a simple solution. We can save a life. No, kill. Well, that's my solution. But still, why would you go straight to kill? We could have just gone and reprogrammed. Everybody knows about it. Continue.
endless poop jokes?
You're so
Yes.
soft, Poop. Not too soft, I hope.
I hate my life. So
Yeah,
Gene
I hate your
and
life too.
High Five need the help of a hacker in order to change the source code. So they go to where Alex keeps his porn stash.
Ah, of course.
I'm not kidding about that. It is heavily implied.
This is the dictionary.
That's just what Alex wants his parents to think. This is called a skin.
Really? What could a teenage boy possibly want to hide from his parents?
Here they meet their
Also, we had the eggplant emoji I saw earlier. Why is that not being used? If we have this implication for this, he's a teenage boy. He has a crush on a girl that may or may not actually be into him. I think from the time I heard Nostalgia Kid talking about, I don't really know. He would then be using the eggplant emoji a lot. Maybe. I don't know. Would he? When you were a teenage boy and you had emojis, did you ever use the eggplant emoji a lot, or is that a more recent thing? I never used it, to be honest. I never had to. Never wanted to.
their hacker, Jailbreak, played
Hi,
by
Jailbreak.
Ferris, who only agrees to help them after she discovers that Gene can express different emotions, which apparently makes him special. So our protagonist gains the help of a tough female character with a stylized name who agrees to aid him on his quest simply based on the fact that he is
He's special. Sounds familiar.
The character and plot progression of this movie is so original, it's uncanny. Jailbreak explains that to reach the source code, they must get past a firewall. To do so, they must provide the correct password. But every emoji only gets one chance to give the password before they are locked out. But since Gene can look like any emoji, he can circumvent the firewall's face recognition software and try as many passwords as he wants without getting locked out.
Okay. Everybody got that? No. No, I don't.
Without exaggeration, the next 25 to 30 minutes of the movie pretty much go like this. Even though it was clearly established earlier in the movie that the emojis can travel around the apps, they still decide to walk through them on their way to the firewall. And why do they do this? As a blatant, transparent attempt to advertise the apps that you can download on your smartphone. Candy Crush, Just Dance, and Spotify get plugs as unnecessary obstacles for our characters to conquer. But eventually, and mercifully, our heroes make it to the firewall. And thank God! For a minute there, I thought they were going to run into another unnecessary obstacle to stretch out the length of the movie.
Are we? Oh, he's dead. Moving on.
High Five fell in the trash.
Oh.
So now Jailbreak and Gene have to go back, all the way back, to the opposite side of the phone.
Why is the trash all the way over there? Oh, he's fine. Not going.
Back to you in a minute.
Yeah, don't waste your energy
So
on that.
another shameful plug later, our heroes rescue their comic relief friend from the garbage, which is
And leave everyone
a predicament that I've never seen in any other movie ever.
We leave everyone else to die.
Oh my God, they're going to have to go through all those apps all over again to get back to the firewall.
Can we skip that, please?
Welcome to Dropbox. You are about to leave the phone. Remain seated, please. Permanece sentados, por favor.
Why didn't we do that the first time?
We'll have to get past that.
We could have taken that before.
So they could have just taken Dropbox straight to the firewall all along.
Shit. Oh. This time will come. Don't worry. That's fine.
So
I have a soft spot. Can't happen still.
And try every password imaginable until they come to the conclusion that the password is the name of the girl that Alex is crushing on. And get this, they don't know the name of the girl. You don't know the name of the only person that Alex has texted in the entire movie?
I forgot his name was Alex.
The purpose in life is to send images of your faces to these people. And you don't know their names?
Why would they?
Stupid.
Anywho, they find the girl's name in an unsent, discarded email High Five found in the trash earlier. He kept it because it was the last time Alex used him as an emoji. Alex used a high five emoji in a love letter to a girl. Yeah, that's
I'm not dumb.
at all. So they enter the girl's
Anyway.
where the firewall opens and they're on
Yay.
alter their very
Are we almost done?
existence.
You almost done?
Turns out, Gene doesn't want to be a Met emoji anymore. All he wants
Why?
is to spend the rest of his life with Jailbreak. Oh,
Why?
so nice. Wait, didn't you
Why?
just meet her like 45 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Friend zone.
Yay!
Turns out, Gene didn't need a universe-altering source code to turn him into a Met
He just had
emoji.
to have his heart broken.
All he did was to have a girl turn him down. Huh.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
an interesting twist. There's just a little itsy-bitsy little problem with it. Getting his heart broken wouldn't make him feel indifferent.
Yeah, make it feel sad.
Depressed, or possibly angry, but not
Yeah.
indifferent. Gene's problem is that he can't turn off his emotions. Getting rejected wouldn't make him numb to emotion. To the contrary, it would make him even more emotional. Who
Yes.
wrote this?
Tony. Yes, that. That's from Grimm.
And at the exact moment that Gene gives up, he is instantly grabbed by one of Smiler's goons to be taken back to his app where he will be deleted. Now,
Cool.
if only they had more forced conflict.
Like what?
I have an appointment. I'm a little early.
No problem. I can take you right now.
Bullshit!
You want to delete everything?
Do it.
Wait. Alex is going to delete all the data on his phone because it malfunctioned twice? Yes.
Twice?
This is exactly what a kid who is obsessed with his phone would do.
How did he get there? Did he walk? I have to assume he walked, but what? We're just gonna breeze past the part that he got taken by the person that fast. I've never seen that happen before. Have you? Not even on a good day. And also, why is it deleting so slowly? It should be doing like that. It should be. They should be Thanos. Except he won in game.
All the data on his phone because it malfunctioned twice? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, this is exactly what a kid who is obsessed with his phone would do. So Jailbreak and High Five need to go rescue Gene, but instead of using the plot convenience Dropbox to chase after him, Jailbreak must service her super secret character trait, which is that she is actually a princess emoji in disguise, who intended to use the source code to change herself into something else, but instead uses her princess powers to call down the Twitter logo to fly them back to the text app.
We could have done that for it.
I could go on a rant on how this scene is detrimental to her character arc, since her goal is to prove that she is so much more than a princess, but still relies on her princess abilities to go rescue Gene. I'm just so exhausted.
Yeah, I am too.
So exhausted.
Let's get past this. Come on, dude.
Show up
You
to
got this.
rescue Gene and do battle with Smiler's most powerful robot. Disappointing horseshit in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh no! What did you do to my beautiful ball? Oh, my dude!
Hand button.
Lame.
But our heroes must
Why is it
still
butt?
deal with Alex deleting them. But they
Thanos is getting whole lazy on the thing.
send Alex an emoji that will change his mind about deleting his phone. The sad thing is, that's not even close to being the stupidest thing in this movie. So Gene sends Alex an animated emoji of him making a bunch of stupid faces. Alex likes it, sends it to the girl he fancies, she digs it, cause the script said so, and Alex magically stops all the data from being deleted from his phone, simply by unplugging it. Cause that is how phones work, apparently. Yup,
They're dead.
Gene learned to use his glitch to save the day.
They should have just went with it because no. It takes a moment to load and everything, but I haven't really had to delete my phone stuff, so I don't really know. Tell me, how does it move like that? Does it move at a snail's pace, a movie's pace, where that could have happened? Because, like I said, it should be like that. They get in-gamed, okay? There is no coming back. There is just the new. They're all new, and you can't send a message while your phone's being deleted because, for one, like that. But still, he would have to. All your stuff's getting deleted. Plus, to stroll right the flag or rock back. Try to figure out how many things you got. Okay. So by the time he sends the text message, he has the messaging app. He has soccer. He has space. He has half calculator. He has whatever these two are. He got Twitch. Okay, he still has contacts and calendar, and I feel like I remember that game, but and safety and weather and whatever these two are. Don't know. Let me see. That mean he has. So during this thing where it's slowly going, thank God he had the emoji app right near the middle of the phone. If he had to the corners of the corners or side of the phone, this movie would not have happened. Would have ended early. But thank God he had all three apps that he needed. Even though settings are being deleted right now, could it be over there? Because that's the wrench. It looks like it's settings. Or the cogwheels. The cogwheel's not on here, so it is gone. So, because that is texting, I think, or WhatsApp. One of these is texting. I don't even know he had emoji app. I didn't know there was emoji. Whatever. So in this incredibly slow deletion of a phone, he still was able to go to text, pull up the contact because he still texted. That means does she still have to text from earlier? Has he tried texting her before? Possibly, or early more. Because he had 2 glitches. I usually wait about 10 or 20 glitches before I decide to consider getting a new phone. That's why I don't consider getting a phone. But anyway, so he had to pull up the texting app, one of these two, ponder the bullshit of this, it magically having an emoji on. I'll admit, it's a decent looking emoji. I'd probably use it for something eventually. But he had to get on it, and then hit send, and then wait for because we already know that for more likely both his data and texting and everything should be done. He doesn't have connection anywhere, so that message should have failed for one, and two, he does not connect to the Wi-Fi. Why would he connect to Wi-Fi to places getting the phone deleted? Be pointless. He'd have to connect later after it's done. So he has no signal. So therefore, he cannot send a text to her. Why is she there? Her phone was doing fine. Maybe she's looking at a new phone. I don't know. Maybe the new iPhone 2400 is out. And maybe Alex wanted to get the iPhone 6900 and go look at his dictionary later. For teenagers. But still, anyway.
Glad they're going to send Alex an emoji and sees she digs it because the script said so.
She's looking at iPads.
Alex magically stops all the data from being deleted from his phone simply by unplugging it, because that is how phones work. Apparently. Yup, Gene learned to use his glitch to save the day. How freaking original. And they live happily ever after.
Boo. Not even a yay moment, it's a boo moment. Why? How dare they live? How dare they?
This
Punch it.
Exaggerated, exasperating episode of emotion. Is it as horrible as everyone says?
Yes.
Yes. A million times yes. And the crazy part is that Sony had legitimate faith in this horrible film.
Why?
In 2014, after the Sony hack, when a lot of their confidential materials were leaked on the internet, and they had to cancel a lot of their projects, including Genndy Tartakovsky's animated Popeye movie, they still kept the Emoji Movie on the release slate. They premiered this movie at the Cannes Film Festival, right next to critically acclaimed movies, like it was some kind of a brilliant masterpiece. They had the star TJ Miller parasail to the event using an Emoji Movie parachute. They risked a man's life to promote this.
This Patrick Stewart.
After they stupidly created a controversy by releasing a poster for the movie parodying A Handmaid's Tale, they still moved forward with this god-awful curse of a movie. The irony is that a movie that is all about emotional awareness really has none. It's not funny, it's not touching, it's not romantic, it's just meh. This movie is so titanically terrible that in order to bust it, I would require a weapon that would make a normal man's body crumble as his mind.
I got just a thing for you. Don't worry, buddy. All right, this should do it. This should be able to lock our hearts. Well, can't really lock minds. Can only lock hearts. But still, this should do it. We should be able to bust some stuff up with this one. It's made of metal, so it's kind of got some heft to it. So now I can just beat the memory out of us. I plan to do that after I finish this video, but still, so it should work.
Mine collapsed into madness.
Oh, that works too. I still would have used this, but okay.
I want emoji! Should have gotten that.
You really should have.
So that was one busted, that was more to go. How you got it on the...
What?
It's gonna be a long year.
I don't even know what movie that was.
Immerse yourself in your full foolish distractions. Blockbuster Buster. It will be far too late before you realize that the end is nigh.
Cool. There's plot. Alrighty, there's plot in the 20-minute video of talking about a some hour-long video that has no plot. Irony, isn't it? But yeah, that was interesting. I've said my piece about the movie while it was going on. I still think he should have just locked it. Maybe if I ever do movie reviews, I just use this to beat the shit out of it, or play a bad game. It'll be fun. I gotta beat the shit out of something with this thing. That'd be fun for me. But yes, that was a terrible movie. I'm not even gonna give it an emoji. Why would I give that movie an emoji? I'm not gonna sink that low. I might. I'm more just sad Patrick Stewart was wasted in here. They just wasted him. And I feel sad for saying shit because he played shit. He played a shitty character in a shitty I'm gonna say game, but some could have been in the game, but still. Also, we could have used Dropbox or the bird to get anywhere. Also, thank God that high five. Wait, what? How was high five used in a love letter? Have any of you normal humans, ever used a high five emoji in a love letter? Have you ever used an emoji that was just not meant for a love letter, or just in general? I feel like in a love letter you don't really use an emoji, but I could be wrong. I don't really know. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure the keyblade doesn't slide off me and lock my foot. That'd be bad. I'd be stuck here for days. I wouldn't have to go to work. Could work for me. Maybe later. Yeah, I enjoyed him, whoever him is. If you guys ever want to watch more of his stuff, let me know, because he's piqued my interest of busting stuff. I like breaking stuff. I like busting. I like popping and locking and busting and dusting. And locking and popping. Yeah, this is I wish the Popeye... I didn't know they had a Popeye movie. Man, I would have definitely loved to see the Popeye movie. That'd been a whole lot better. Well, I love Popeye. But no, we had this movie. This terrible, terrible movie. So I'm just gonna go and lock my mind so I don't forget about this. And I hope to see you guys next time in hopefully a better movie. And I'll talk to you guys all later. This is Procrastinator signing off. Goodbye.